Hello and welcome. This week's edition of Eyewitness Report highlights the circumstances that led to tension in Aiyetoro community in the Yaba area of Lagos State, as residents grappled with rumors of an impending demolition of their homes. We also look at the ongoing efforts by the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to provide relief to flood-affected residents of Alimosho in Lagos State. These and more coming up shortly. I'm Olumide Macaulay. After issuing several notices of relocation over the years, the Lagos State government took what appeared to be a decisive action to force recalcitrant traders in Okobaba Plank Market in Ebutemeta to relocate to a new place provided by the state government. However, burning down shops did not go down well with the affected traders, and it also alarmed residents of Aiyetoro, a neighboring community, who feared that the same measure could be meted out to them.
Almost nothing was left 24 hours after the once vibrant Okobaba Plank Market was razed by fire. Men identified as Lagos State officials, backed by armed policemen, had allegedly set the market on fire to forcefully remove traders. As traders count their losses, whispers of uncertainty sent shockwaves through Aiyetoro, a residential community which shares common boundary with the market. Residents were worried that they could face the same fate, realizing that some houses were partially demolished by the said task force.
This really affects me because I'm a hard worker. I do barbering for a living, so I don't have capacity or power to get shopping outside. This is where I manage myself. Look at it, they have destroyed my shop, do everything, and we don't deserve this because we are a citizen. Okay, what did government want to use to benefit us? We used to vote for them every time. We vote for them. Okay, look at people. About thousands of people are just sleeping around. They don't even know where to go. Some don't have money. So if they have village, some don't even have village. This is where they even put their heads. Look at it now. Look at the way people are suffering. They broke my shop. I'm not around. Even before I come, everything, they'll steal everything. This is it. Look at it. If people want to collect the sawmill, take it. This is a community, man.
And you stay for long?
Yes, we stay here for long. Been a very long time. Been a very long time when this place has formed. 1979. It's our father that created this place. Over 100 years. People in this place don't deserve this. Oh. We are human beings. Oh. We are human beings. Government, please, we are pleased. It's not a fight. We know they are even more than us. So we don't have any power to say anything. This is what I just want to say. Please, they should just leave this place for us.
We did not get any information direct to our community as, okay, you people, we are tired of you, we don't want you here, or this and that. And there's no way, maybe we are relocating you people to anywhere. There's nothing like that. They will just come. But there's a plan to relocate. There is plan for them, for a government to relocate the Okobaba Sawmill. What we see to our own knowledge is starting from Redeem. We even already the way they treat people at that side, the way they burn their property, burn house. But though we don't have any issue of relocating Sawmill to Agbowa because we have already have boundary. We have our own arc. Welcome to Aiyetoro Community Yaba FCDA because we have name at the local government and the state.
It's a community that has been existing.
Yes, Because without being that government realize that the community is existing, they can never give us CDA. They cannot, even in local government, we will not be there. We are there, and we are the one voting for the government. No, normally we cannot fight government. We can't fight government. We don't drag with them. But if they are coming to push us away, they want to use where we are now, they need to tell us a very sound way, something. Maybe you people, we are going to relocate you somewhere, or we are going to compensate you with something. Either we like it or not, they are our government, they are our leader. They don't need to treat us this way. Since on Saturday when this burn or destroying of property happened, many elderly people are dealt sick inside. Some are paralyzed inside. If you can go through inside into the community, you see many things. Even the way they use light to burn some houses, to bomb some office nearby our boundary, make people get fear and remove their things.
Some were forced to vacate their homes, mostly wooden houses, amidst heightened tension. Household items occupied open spaces.
If we had a drone shot, that would be fine. People be carrying their load, let me get that.
What we saw was fire with the policemen. So they didn't even allow us to do anything because this is our business place where we eat, where we do things. That's the only place we put hope on because we don't have any place to go. Even all our business are gone. We don't have anything to do for now because that's the only place we have hope on. That's where we can feed our families, our parents, because we assist them in many things. And without that, we don't know where we can start all these things again. The government needs to see what is going on in Ebutemeta because it's not easy. Thousands of people are living in Ebutemeta. Well, we know they want us to leave. We are living because we are in pain. We are in sorrows because they didn't give us any opportunity. They didn't tell us to. They didn't find a place for us to stay. Even though they are going to take this place away from us, they need to tell us where we are going to because from our foundation, where are we going to start with our children, our families, our parents? We have old people here that don't have where to go again. So we need help. We need help from them. They should look at us because we don't know where to go to. Our business are run. We don't have any money to support ourselves. So they should please, they should do something to that.
The anxiety surrounding resident accommodation worsened as they were demanded to dismantle their structures before the return of the task force.
Then say we should remove this place unless they come and put fire in the night. After then carry caterpillar come and demolish this place. Then say this is the remaining place. We should remove everything before in the night. Then we come and put fire.
So if you remove them now, where are you going to sleep?
We didn't have the place. We didn't have any place to sleep. We are outside.
So where are you going to now?
We don't have the place. We don't have any place to go for now. And my father came here in 1930. After this Okobriki is Aiyetoro, and they don't demolish Aiyetoro, then demolish Okobriki first in 1930. This place now, then demolished it.
So we don't know what to do right now. Please, we need a government intervention to support us, to give us the full support, and that will not demolish Aiyetoro community. This is where we school, this is where we went to primary level, to secondary level, even though to our higher institution. So we need your government, we need the government support so that everything will go for us there.
So when you say support, what do you mean?
The meaning, just for us to give us a full support so that we will not be able to pack, or for them not to be demolishing, for them to stop the tax force officers.
Most people just pack their things outside just to save their properties, because it's not easy to lose properties, to lose home, to lose business as well. So it's not easy. That's why the people are outside here now. They went to Alausa, they told them they should be calm. But in the news, that's evening news, take it as that they are still coming back to the Aiyetoro community to destroy things. Many graduates are here. They did not have job, they did not have homes. But many people keep here as a home, because it's not easy to rent house outside.
As residents of Aiyetoro appeal to the Lagos State government to rescind its alleged plan to demolish their homes, the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, explains government's position on the matter.
Okobaba, the situation is quite different from Aiyetoro, but the Okobaba people, they spread to Aiyetoro, and all of the things that made the government to feel that Okobaba should not be where it should be, the environmental degradation, the pollution, the indecency in the environment, and general bad living condition of the people there. All of those things are beginning to happen in Aiyetoro. And because of that, government said, let us examine what is going on in Aiyetoro. And officials of the government visited Aiyetoro. And because of that, I think the people felt Aiyetoro was going to be sacked. But I would like to tell them that Aiyetoro is not going to be sacked. All the government wants is decency. All the government wants is environmental degradation to stop. All the government wants is that people should live in decent environment. And we have had a meeting with them, and they have been terms of settlement. Where the people are asked to go and clean up their environment, because where they are staying now, it's not good enough for human habitation. So they have agreed to do that. And then if you are going to the island and you pass through Aiyetoro, you see the kind of buildings in which they are staying. Most of them shacks with a very bad roofs. So they have agreed to change the roofing of their homes, and they have agreed to ensure that the environment is cleaned up. They have agreed that the place should change, and they will do everything possible to make it habitable. And the government has given them 3 months to do this. So I think it's a fair deal.
As of the time of filing this report, calm had returned to the community. Fleeing residents have also returned to their homes. Nevertheless, they look forward to the state government's consideration, believing that with the right negotiation, they might arrive at a solution that will protect them and the government development plan.
Welcome back. The provision of relief items is crucial in alleviating the hardships faced by flood victims as they work to rebuild their lives. The federal government, through NEMA, commenced the distribution of another batch of food and other household relief materials, with residents of Okeishegun and Ikola communities in Alimosho amongst the beneficiaries.
Lagos witnessed one of the most devastating flash floods following over 14 hours of heavy rainfall in June this year, displacing thousands and causing widespread damage to property. Some communities in Alimosho were affected.
Oh yeah.
As part of recovery efforts, the federal government steps in to assist those affected by the disaster in Oke-Ishagun and Ikola communities by sending relief materials, food, and non-food items through the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA.
ní Nàìjíríà Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ jẹ́ kó máa tẹ̀síwájú. Bàbá ẹjọ́ ṣàtàlájọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Olúdà máa bọ́ ṣe.
One of the interventions being carried out by the National Emergency Management Agency is being carried out all across the Federation to people. We are giving items and relief items to people affected by flood in different states and different communities. So that's the reason why we are here today. And for this community, this is a Alimosho local government area of Lagos State. We have 7 communities that have been affected by flood. We have carried out the assessment, and the agency has given them these items that we are seeing behind us. We are giving food and non-food items, like as you can see, and we are giving to those along the river, along riverine areas. Apart from these people, we are giving to the elderly and those that are physically challenged.
NEMA is working with volunteers and local officials to ensure that critical supplies reach those most in need.
We are still carrying on. Assessment is still ongoing, and intervention is still ongoing. We are looking at Badagry, we are looking at Ojo, we are still going to, we have done so many interventions in the states. We are looking at so many other that I can't begin to mention now, but intervention is still ongoing in the states.
They give me a number of 400 people, and that 400 people was sharing into 4 communities. So 100 to Oke-Ishagun community, 100 to Ikola, 100 to Ipaja, 100 to Aboru. That is the way we share it. We don't want it to one community will be low, one community will be higher. We do it equally because all of us we are facing the same problem. And all those widows, old their age, like 80 years above, we just give them privilege because they are getting old. So they are getting old, and all the widows. We don't want such a thing that they will continue to remember their husband. That's why we just carry them along.
In a coordinated effort, NEMA has established several distribution points throughout the state where affected residents can receive assistance.
I present these relief items to the persons affected by flood at the Oke-Ishagun community.
Thank you to the federal government. May God Almighty continue to bless you.
Lagos is yet to experience another flood compared to the one in June, as control measures, canals such as this one, are being dredged and expanded to accommodate more storm water. However, residents are concerned about its durability.
I live very close to the river here. Actually, we really appreciate what government did to us. But we are still pleading on behalf of every one of us living here that they should either they help us to cast this place or every year drainage. I was at home one night around 2 a.m. when the rain came down. My wife was telling me I should leave. I said, why should I leave? He said, this water, because I've not experienced it before, because I don't come home every time. She said, please leave. I said, what will happen? She just took my children out of the compound. Before I opened the door, my brother, the water is almost here. So I just have to find my way. No, this is rubbish. But thank God for life. At least last year, they come to our rescue. They give us a drainage, which is still manageable now. But if they can still help us to expand it and make sure they pack it, even though they are not ready to cast it now. Moreover, that very Oke-Ishagun to Aboru, that place. They've been coming, inspecting, times without number. So if they can do that one for us, at least it's still part of development.
The Permanent Secretary in the Office of Drainage Service and Water Resources, Engineer Mahmoud Adegbite, provides answers to questions about drainage and other infrastructure to check flood.
We have 2 of our major primary channels that service those. They are within the drainage basin of Iloawela and Akeola Aboru. Both the 2 rivers, they're actually river, so they are primary channel. The 2 of them have a confluence towards Aiyetoro, which is down Ogun State. Recently, we dredged the Iloawela channel right from the confluence, right from Aiyetoro, which is in Ogun State, because sometimes you have to start from the downstream, and we are at the confluence now getting towards the upstream of Ilo, and that's why they said they saw the state government doing something. So that's exactly what we are doing at that section, which I am very sure that if rain falls now, it will not affect the people of Ikola. The other area, which I said happened to be within the basin of, what do you call it? Ishago, is under Akeola Aboru channel. We have awarded Akeola Aboru channel since 2020 for permanent concreting. And because it is a 9-kilometer length of drain, it's a 4-year program, and the project is about 60% done now, but it will soon get to that point. The end point, doing some concrete to that point. Yes, but it has not gotten to where they are. Where they are is around after command area. So before it gets there, I'm very sure maybe between now and end of the year, we will get to, because the project itself will be rounding up by first quarter next year. So I am sure that it will get to, so that's why I'm saying that we have a permanent solution for that area, while the other one, it is not all channels that we have to concrete line. There is nowhere in the world that all channels are concrete line. So some that we know are within the urban setting, we are concrete lining them, while those are still within peri-urban. And also, I think we must take a note that art channel are still, they give a very good ambience when you have arts and clean channels. So the only thing I will plead with our people is the way we throw things within the channel. I don't think anywhere in the world anybody can sustain cleaning such heavy channels every year. Our program is once in 2 years, we make sure that we get back to each of them. We have done it this year, which is still ongoing. Before we get back to that place, it's going to be maybe another 2 years. But you find out that the way our people operate, because of the way we are badly behaved, most people, whenever it rains, they feel that that is the time to start pouring their solid waste. And you also find some people that do not even have toilets. I will, for emphasis, I will maintain the fact that our drainage channels are meant to convey only storm water, not your kitchen waste, not your bathroom waste. So, again, if it is only storm water that the channels are conveying, there will be no need to go every six months, as the case may be, because you find out that if you clean the channel now, if you go there in another 3 months, because of the nature of what we throw in there, you find out that a lot of weeds, a lot of grass, and also in recent times, in the last 5 years ago, you find out that if there's any word called, instead of desilting, we are even de-rubbishing, you find that it's only garbage that you find in those channels instead of silts. So it makes everything, I must use this medium to let people know that, please, it is only storm water that those channels, if they carry only storm water, if they convey only storm water, I'm sure it should last the 2-year cycle that we planned.
That's the program for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay.